We should be live. Let's give it a little bit. Open up my chat here. And let's go over to the editor. Let's turn on performance mode. Okay. Of course, in performance mode, I don't see any sound indications. It's the only thing I don't like about that. All right, according to the sound, everybody should be getting or hearing the game sound, so I'll wait till folks come in a little bit more and just ask them. All right, we got a couple of people watching. Whoever is watching, let me know if you guys can hear the game sound and how it sounds. Because we're just gonna try to get through this thing as fast as possible here. But yeah, according to what I'm seeing, game sound should be coming through just fine. Ooh, what's all that?
Yellow jacket.
Yeah, I still got my full suicides on, so we should be flying through this.
I don't know why. For some reason, I always thought Yellow Jacket was a girl, but I think I'm confusing Yellow Jacket with Wasp, is why.
Yeah, probably. And of course, the suit doesn't help.
Well, to be honest, all those suits, none of them really help.
Right.
They're all wearing dance belts, so really.
Get this high-end Medusa down.
Nigel Millet says, "What's up, Shadow? It's a little distant, but I can still hear it. That or my age is kicking in." LOL.
That's all right. What's up? What's up? Let me turn it up a little bit and see. Because on mine, it also shows that it's low. So, something else I can do. I can go to in-game, turn it up in-game, and see if that helps any. Because I was listening to the stream back yesterday because I wasn't sure if the game sounds were coming through, and people were saying they could hear it, but it was low. But when I was playing it back, I couldn't hear it at all, so they might have been hearing something else or through my mic, perhaps. I'm not even sure.
Or maybe it was just your imagination.
All right. Okay, so
Keith Winnett, yo.
okay, so the sound should be up for the game. Keith Winnett. Game sound should be up, so you guys should be able to hear it a little bit better. Let me know if I put it too high up. Running my way back to you. But we're just going to try to fly through this arena here. One of the reasons that I'm going, the main reason that I'm live now rather than later.
Lord Shadow's got a date.
One of the reasons that I went live now is because I heard that there's an event going on. We're going to have an event in a little bit, maybe at 1. And so I wanted to get the arena done ASAP so that I could watch the event on stream, and you guys know Seaton will be streaming it right when it goes live. So I want to see that, and then I'll do a live stream of it myself later on.
Keith Winnett says it drops at 1 What is this event?
Exactly. So it's going to drop in like 30 minutes. So that's why I decided to go live a little bit earlier, because 1 o'clock Eastern is when I usually go live. But we don't know. We don't know. They posted something up. You should have seen it on the forums, but they have talked about this event. It's probably going to be a challenge event or something like that. So, all right, Nigel, good. So you can hear it better now, and that coincides with what I'm seeing on my end here.
I can hear Gwenpool getting beat much clearer now. Celebrity challenge, kind of like Tom Chadwick challenge, says Keith Winnett.
Right. Yeah, remember.
And Nigel Millett says, I can't wait to grind for Domino.
Yeah, I already have her, so that's going to be a milestone grind for me. I have her both as a 3-star and a 4-star, and I don't go for 5 stars, so.
Hoity-toity, aren't you?
No.
Keith Winnett says at the highest difficulty, you must run through all at once. Maybe I'll watch Seaton this time.
Okay. It'll give you an idea of what it's going to be like. That's the whole reason. Now, of course, my sister wasn't playing when the last Celebrity Challenge came through, so she doesn't know what those are like. But I knew that it was going to be a Celebrity Challenge of some sort. But they always like to throw in a little something different. Normally, when you go through these challenges, you can do the last difficulty in parts. So you have like multiple paths, and you could do like, say, path 1 and then skip right to the boss and then finish it out and you're done. Then you can go back in and then do path 2 and skip to the boss, and so on and so forth. Or you could do path 1, 2, 3, skip to the boss, come back 4, 5, 6, that sort of thing. But what we're hearing is that this time you're going to have to do them all at once, which means it might cost a little something, because the only reason I didn't end up spending units or revives in some of the challenges was because when I saw myself getting beat up a little bit, too much, I would just jump to the boss and finish it, and then come back in, fresh team. So this might prove a little bit challenging. We'll see.
Keith, when I'm talking about putting me in timeout.
What'd I miss while I'm fighting? Keith Winnett says he is grinding for Domino both rounds. I don't blame you. She's an awesome champ. Are you going for Domino? I don't remember. Cause she's the featured, right? Are you going for her as a 5-star? Or is she the basic now? I really don't keep up with those things. I just wait for it to come up and then I look. Okay, she's a basic. Because I thought she had already been in the arena once as a featured, and I don't remember how they rotate that. Does she have to be in the featured a certain number of times before she becomes a basic? I really don't keep track of it.
It says, wow, there's almost about 200 people already in Seaton's stream, even though it hasn't started.
Exactly. Like I said, that's why I'm trying to get my arena done early. Otherwise, I would have been doing it much later, but I wouldn't have wanted to delay my, arena grind for that. So what would have happened is I probably would not have done a stream today, or I would have done a stream much, much later. But I wouldn't have done an arena grind because I would have just grinded while I was watching Seaton stream.
Monsieur Ramen says, is there any way to beat that Ægon in uncollected mode except Aki, Morningstar, and Voodoo?
Who? Say that again? Or just give me a chest second.
Is there any way to beat that Ægon in uncollected mode except...
Hold on.
Archangel, Morningstar, and Voodoo?
Okay. Yeah, sorry guys. Remember, my sister doesn't know a lot of the acronyms, and I wasn't reading it myself. I was trying to fight here. I don't know. I only used Archangel. That's the only one that I ever used against Ægon. And I used Archangel when he was bugged, apparently. And Archangel just made it so easy, I saw no reason to use anybody else. Nigel says, I prefer to do them all at once, especially if a boss ends up being annoying or difficult. I hear that. That way you only have to hit that annoying boss once. Okay. Speaking of annoying.
Speaking of yourself, you say?
No, it's MODOK. MODOK can be very, very annoying.
I don't like him.
That's okay.
I fought him, and frankly, no sir, I didn't like him.
I can understand. A lot of people don't like him. In fact, if you have the wrong champion and you don't really know how to fight him, oh, he's going to take you out. He is still a very good defender. A lot of people have trouble with him still. Keith Winnett says, there are a few champs people have used against Ægon. I recommend doing a search on YouTube. Good advice. Nocia, have you fought Ægon since they fixed him? Because if you tried him early on, he was doing a lot more damage than he was supposed to be doing. And that is why we ended up using Archangel for all of it, because he did so much damage. I would basically parry, do some heavies, and then play keep away. Put them neurotoxins on him and just take him out without having to really deal with any of the rest of the stuff. And if you failed the first time, he's much more difficult the second time. And if you've gone all the way through all your champions, it's better to just restart it rather than trying to revive and keep at it.
Najima says, as a 4-star, would you consider Drax to be R4 worthy?
As a 4-star, I do like Drax, but if your resources are low, and depending on who else you have in your roster, he can be worth it, but there's others that are more worthy of taking up to rank 4. As a general rule of thumb, you want to only take up to rank 4 champions that you would rank 5. That's just a general rule of thumb. Now, you can't go by me because I'll take up champions to rank 5 just because I have fun playing them. So, you know, at my level stage in the game here, I can do that because I already have, you know, some strong characters, and I'm not likely to use the 550s too frequently. Whew, I love this microphone. I'm able to mute it real quick.
You're in love with your microphone, with your Blue Yeti.
Sure am. Have to cough a little bit. Just reach up, tap, cough, tap, unmute.
Keith,
Yeah.
when it says, wait, Ægon was bugged and now he's easier?
Yes, that is correct. Ægon was bugged, doing tons more damage than he was supposed to. So they fixed him. And for everybody that defeated him, they're going to get compensation based on the highest difficulty that they defeated him. So those of us who defeated him in uncollected mode while he was bugged, we're going to get the most, the highest compensation package for it. I'm trying to remember. I thought there was an in-game mail about it, but I'm not sure. It might just be on the forum, so you might take a look on the forums. I'm pretty sure it's on the forums.
Mosier says I was able to take him down to 26% with my 4-star unawakened Archangel. And then use Killmonger with Black Panther CW synergy.
There you go. And see, if you actually took him out, then you have a compensation coming if you fought him while he was bugged. So it just depends on when you actually defeated him. Take a look in the forums. That'll give you the date for when they fixed him, and you'll be able to tell from there whether you fought him while he was bugged. I know I did, because I did the uncollected mode pretty early on. But I haven't gotten any compensation yet. Mosier
like
says,
the
I fought
IRS.
him.
Your refund comes really slow.
Yeah. Mosier says, I fought him both times, okay? Keith, you beat him once on the first day. Yeah. So you have compensation coming. I don't think they've given any of it out yet, though. At least I haven't gotten it, so. But if you did it on the first day, you definitely have compensation to look forward to.
Moshier says the champion was so easy with my voodoo and it was fun.
Yeah, I wish I had seen more videos of voodoo taking him down. I never tried him with my voodoo, and I have a voodoo at rank 4. Awakened and everything, and I love voodoo. I just didn't think about using him. I used Archangel. Archangel was more RNG. You know, I made a video on how to fight the champion, and Archangel, when everything is lined up and the RNG is in your favor, meaning you get those neurotoxins on him, Archangel takes him down so easy. And he's my #1 choice if you can get those neurotoxins. Symbiote Supreme was my second choice, and my first choice, hands down, Captain America Infinity War. It's fun fighting him with Captain America Infinity War. But again, I hadn't tried Voodoo at the time, but I did hear that Voodoo was a very good counter to him.
Nigel Millet says, don't have many good cosmic champs outside of Thor and Venom.
The mighty Thor.
Have my Venom at max rank, Thor at R4 and both duped. Also maxed out Blade and Captain Infinity War. Only need 2 more basics to max out Stark Spidey.
You definitely want to. I love Stark Spidey. Do you remember before they nerfed Thor, how he was? He was insane. That was the God of Thunder. This Thor, after they nerfed him, yeah, he crackles a little bit now.
But he's got static electricity?
Pretty much. He's still good. Still good. Still can put out quite a bit of damage, but it's just in comparison to what he was. If the way he was before is a God of Thunder, then yeah, what he is now is not Thunder at all. But it's still good.
Keith Winnett says, I hear Captain Infinity War Rex champion.
Yes, he does. That's why he's my number one choice for a counter. I actually was taking him on with my 550 because I don't have a 5-star Captain America Infinity War. So my 4-star was taking it to the champion.
Let me turn you up so I can hear you.
That would be good.
There we go. It went back down for some reason. I don't know why. Monsieur says, how do you like Taskmaster?
I love Taskmaster. Taskmaster is so much fun to play. That's why I took him to rank 3. A lot of fun. And he is definitely underrated. Do a search on YouTube and you'll find a video of someone taking down Red Hulk in Labyrinth of Legends with Taskmaster. Yeah, Keith Winnett, pre-nerf Thor could take down Realm of Legends Winter Soldier in 9 hits. He was insane. Like I said, he was truly the God of Thunder. But apparently his hammer was speaking a little bit too loudly. So they had to quiet him up. Do you remember the videos? I still remember that one video this guy made. Song and everything. It was really good too, because he could sing, and it was so funny. Had all kind of memes showing old Thor versus the new Thor. Oh man, I hadn't laughed so hard in a long time watching that. It went around a lot too. Alex Summers, when's the new quest? I believe it's going to be in about 7 minutes or so.
Alex Summers prefers Voodoo over Captain Infinity War for the champion.
Yeah, and I hear a lot of people saying the same thing. It's just that by the time I heard that Voodoo might be a really good counter for him, I had already 100%ed that, so there was no reason for me to go back in with my Voodoo to really play around or find out. And I didn't want to waste the energy. What about just for the fun of it? I had other things to do. I still had to do Master at the time, then Heroic, and because I worked backwards, and Normal. They had the variant quest that I was trying to prepare for. Yeah, so just going back in for fun, nah. And it costs energy, so that's energy I could be using elsewhere. Yeah, Monsieur. 2 armor breaks and a special 3. That's all it took for most bosses. His damage was just insane. Now that's interesting. Does anybody remember Crazy Eddie? Because I believe he was only from New York, but I could be wrong. You can look him up, of course, on YouTube. Everything's on YouTube. So if you look up Crazy Eddie commercials, I grew up with that. It was an electronics store, and Crazy Eddie.
Crazy.
I know those commercials were nuts. Love those commercials. And that's what I was thinking of. I was saying it was crazy. And I just had this image in my head of Crazy Eddie doing a commercial for the old Thor. That would be awesome.
But he was crazy.
Oh yeah. Just look him up on YouTube, guys. Oh, it took 4, Keith? Okay. Because I know you could stack up. I think you could stack. Was the limit 5, or was there a limit to his armor breaks? Because I remember seeing someone stacking up to like 3, and then doing a special 3.
Mosier says, my first 6-star is Bishop, and I have no option but to use him. I hate his animations.
Yeah, I can feel you there. I actually had high hopes for Bishop, but they were dashed.
Should have stayed in the future where he come from.
Apparently.
You come with them weak animations.
I mean, reading about him on paper, he seemed like he was a pretty good, would be a pretty good champion. Yeah, Keith. High apple pie in the sky hopes.
Yep. And they were dashed.
Dashed hard.
Like Humpty Dumpty.
You know, how he can carry over his energy. We were like, oh, man. So if he can finish off one fight with, a special 3, he starts the next fight with a special 3 and just take folks out. We were like, man, that's going to be sweet. He is going to be a beast. In practice, though, not so much. But what you guys are seeing right now, how I'm going through the arena, is more like how I go through it with full suicides when I'm not trying to also read. I'm doing it a little bit, but I'm actually going through it pretty quickly here. So you can kind of see how my pace is, because it won't even take me an hour to get through everything.
Alex Summers says, is IMIW a good choice for offense?
I wouldn't choose him for offense. For defense, yeah, he needs to be awakened. But I don't really use him for offense. I mean, he's not terrible. He has that cold snap immunity. So if you're going up against an Iceman, he could be useful there. So he's not totally useless on offense, just there's other champions that I would use over him on offense. Many other champions that I would use over him. But yeah, the new event is probably going to be live very, very shortly, so we'll see how long the watchers stay up there, because I'm probably going to end the stream soon here and go watch Seaton. If anybody's looking over there, let me know. And once he is actually doing the challenge, once the challenge is actually live, I'll probably switch over and watch that. And then once I'm done with my arena, I'll stream it myself and go through it. I really wish they seem to be rushing for some reason with their content, just trying to throw as much at us as possible. So we've got the variant quest, and yeah, it's permanent, but you know, they put that in while the monthly event was still going on. All right, so you have the monthly event that you want to get done before the month is up. Then you have the variant quest, but while you're trying to do that, you know, you have the arena, you got new champions, you know, for some of us that you want to get. Alliance War is on. So your best champions may not even be available. And then finally, I'm like, all right, the season is about to be over. And while the season, you know, in the off season, what I'll do is work my way through the variant quest. So first thing, season is over, but we only get 1 week before the next season starts. So not that much time to do variant. And instead of being able to start on variant right now, I'm probably going to end up having to do this challenge because the challenge won't be here. And you always want to do temporary content first. But at the same time, I was hoping that we had more time in between the seasons so that I could do variant, rank up some other champions, and be ready for the next season. They just rapid firing all this stuff at me, so.
Monsieur says, better defender, Wasp or Iron Man Infinity War?
Iron Man Infinity War does not make a good defender when he's unduped, so scratch that out. And I don't know enough about Wasp, but she has a very low health pool, so she does not make a great defender anyway, duped or unduped. I just fought a duped Wasp on the Bane node in Alliance War, and you can go see how that went. She just has too little bit of health, so she's going to die quickly. If you get caught by her, she does a lot of damage to you. And of course, if you don't know how to fight her, that evade of hers can wreck you. But in my opinion, neither one of them make great defenders. Pedro, what is up? Welcome to the stream. Don't know how long it's going to last, though. I'm probably going to switch over in a minute. But I don't know if Seaton is doing the content now or not. But I'm going to go over there and watch the new event in a Seaton stream. And I'll be finishing off Arena while I watch. And later on, I'll stream the event myself.
Pedro just hit 2.5 mil on the feature 4-star arena, first time ever. His goal is to get all milestones in this arena.
There you go. And if you can continue to do that, that's how you build up units without having to buy them. Because that's pretty much how I've gotten all my units.
Alex Summers says he's live.
He is live. Okay. So let's see. Let me get done with this arena real quick here. And then I'll probably switch over. And you guys can, y'all see me in the chat over there. Maybe. I don't usually say anything because I'm usually doing arena.
Well, Keith Winnette's going to put all of us in, time out. He already said.
Yeah, what did you do? Why did he say that? I didn't
see
He just
said that because he's just mean.
I don't believe that. All right, new challenge is live. All right. All right, guys. So the new event is live. and I'm going to hop on over to Seton Stream and watch it, and I will live stream the event myself later. I don't know whether it's going to be later today or tomorrow. We'll see how it goes. It might be later on today, so just kind of watch for it. Hopefully the notifications will go out. I'll try to put out some messages as well on Twitter, Facebook, and in the line groups that I'm in and on my Discord server if I'm planning to do it live today. So thank you all for coming and sticking with me for a little bit here. And I will see you over in Seton Stream. If you go over to Seton Stream, I know not everybody likes watching him, but that's where I'll be in a minute. And I'll see you on my next live stream. Have a blessed day.
Bye, guys.